Well, that's a hell of a view to start off the riding season of 2026. It's a new year, I've got a new helmet, I've got new accessories on the bike, I'm at a new location, I've got a new belly. Yeah, it's time to burn off this winter flab, so let's get to it. Today is going to be one of these country road rides that I'm just excited to go out and experience. So where's today's bike ride going to lead me? Well, I'm starting off in the village of Morton, and the plan today is to go and check out Jones Falls Locks, and I'm going to continue down Jones Falls Road. Creek's looking pretty high today. So I don't have to travel too far down Highway 15 today. It's not like the other ride where I had a long way to go. And this is one of those fun country roads to ride on. It's got some decent scenery, nice and windy. In fact, even right here to my right, you can see a hole in the trees right there. That's where Highway 15 used to be. So just like I've talked about Highway 29 being diverted, they've done the same with some stretches of Highway 15. Whew! It's been almost 6 months since I've been on the bike. Hard to believe. It's been a long, snowy, cold winter up here. Now I've gotten out for one or two short little rides around town, but nothing like what I've got planned here today. I am definitely out of shape. But, gotta start somewhere, right? Oh, man, feels so good to be back out. When I left home, I actually had shorts and a t-shirt on, and I was like loading the bike up. I was like, man, I think it's just a little too cold for that. By the time I finished loading the bike up and got headed out, it was like 21 degrees out, and still 21 out. So I picked the location for today's ride on purpose. Now, if you live in Canada, I'm sure the word ALTO means something to you. ALTO is Canada's answer to high speed rail. And they're planning to go from Quebec City to Toronto, with stops, I believe, in Montreal, Ottawa, Peterborough, and Toronto. One of the two areas where they're considering putting the high-speed rail line is actually right here. So where the Cataraqui Trail is, these beautiful country roads like this one here that I'm riding on today, and Impenetrable Road, that stuff could all be destroyed by the high-speed rail. Like, I don't just mean the scenery here. I mean, we're talking wildlife as well. Talking habitat routes, the Rideau Canal. It would be a really bad decision to put it here. Just put an impassable line right straight through here. Jones Falls. Pretty cool little spot. There it is, Rideau Canal. Looks like it's blocked off right now. Let's try the southern access. Look. Oh yeah. There we go. Beauty. Beautiful, huh? Now that I've finished up with that little side quest, let's get back to Alto for a minute. So, you know, it's places like that that are at danger with the Alto route. Same with Chafee's Locks. You've seen the beautiful area up there on my channel. I'm definitely heading back this summer for a lot more rides there. And you can't replace them. Once they're gone, they're gone. So there's two routes. There's the northern route, which would definitely be less impactful. But I mean, even that's still gonna hurt. They're saying it's gonna cost $90 billion, but we all know the price of that's gonna skyrocket. Couldn't that $90 billion be used for something better? Put it towards healthcare, put it towards road infrastructure, put it towards education. There's a lot better uses for it. Just saying, I think it's a really, really bad idea. That's my 2 cents. I'm not a crusader in life, but this is something I really strongly believe in, that we just need to say no to Alto. A high-speed railway line with next to no bridges being built to save on costs, whole bunch of dead-end roads, just migration runs being stopped. I don't know, man. Seems like an absolutely horrible idea. So that's that. Now I just want to get back onto my ride and just enjoy what I came out here for, to see this beautiful scenery. I like coming out here this time of year too. I don't know. Something about spring, right before everything blooms, where most of the snow is gone. You can see all through everything, but it's almost got that winter vibe to it, but not really. And I don't know, it's like a sign of good things to come, you know? I guess when I'm looking back at my life, and I'm gonna say what I'm happy with and what I'm not happy with, I gotta say that I always did what I loved doing. And if I had friends that were able to join me for the ride, that was always great, but I never let it stop me to go out and do things by myself. To be able to keep on doing all the things that I love doing, coming on out here and having somebody like Rhonda who totally supports me for it is just absolutely amazing. Feels good. And like, this is just the perfect pace to take it all in too, you know? Yeah, it's just perfect. This is just one of those roads like Impenetrable where it's just so fun to come down and experience. And it's kind of neat that it's actually really close to a Impenetrable road too. This is the one that's just the next south of it. It's a beautiful, beautiful area. So I'm about 20 kilometers in the bike ride right now. Feeling good. Enjoying my scenery. Pretty much alone on this road today, which is amazing. One of the fun things about coming out this time of year is that there isn't as much traffic as there is in the summertime. So you really do have these roads all to yourself. It's windy today. But I'm kind of thankful for the wind because I'm riding with jeans today and that wind makes all the difference in the world. I'm still sweaty, but not as sweaty as I'd be otherwise. Looks like I'll be in the shade for a little bit with that big old cloud. I'm impressed. Most of the snowpack's gone. Wasn't sure what I was going to come out to here today. This is good. Definitely is a good sign for me to get out on some rail trails in about another month or so. So it'll give me a little bit of time to get myself back in shape to be able to cover off some long distances, and by the time that happens, I think the ground should be nice and firm and the trail should be in good condition. Spring is here. both on the calendar and outside too. Oh, still a little bit of ice hanging on the cliff there. That's pretty cool. This is why I love living out in the country. Yeah, I live in the city, but it's a small city, and you know, I'm right next to the country. It takes me like 2 minutes to get out into it. But if I was living in a megacity like Montreal, Toronto, or even Ottawa these days, it takes a lot longer to get out to places like this. And you know, just driving around or traveling around inside cities it's a little stressful, because I don't know, something's changed in people. Everybody feels like, you know, life is their story and everybody needs to watch out for them, but it's not really the case. See, life isn't my story. It's not your story. It's everybody's story altogether. I mean, I'm going to be here for a couple more years and then that's it. I'm gone. My time in this world is over. But the world's still going to be here. So my feeling is why not just try to make things as enjoyable for yourself and for everybody else as you possibly can while you're here. And I know not everybody shares that belief. Everybody's different. And I haven't been to Battersea since, gosh, I was probably a kid. I wouldn't have even thought to come out to Battersea, but it just ended up being on the route here today. It's kind of neat being back here and seeing it. Seemed so much bigger back then. Not like I was even out here all that many times, maybe just once or twice, but neat little community. I don't know what it is, but my legs are feeling better and better the more I go. Yeah, the muscles are tired, but they feel good. So I think my body just missed this. I'm not a guy who likes staying inside all winter and just doing nothing, but also not a guy who likes going outside in the winter. So it's like a necessary evil. To be able to live in Ontario and enjoy everything here, you have to put up with the winters. And yeah, could have gone out to BC, I could have gone someplace warmer, but this is home for me, and I love it. I don't see myself leaving here anytime soon. I don't have to. It's got a bit of a feel like the prairies. We can just see forever. You can really tell that the infrastructure around here is a lot different. We're a lot closer to Kingston now, so I'm not really surprised to see that. But this definitely has a very, very different vibe to it. hear myself talk right now. Just a hill in the middle of nowhere. Look at this view. Wow. I'm glad I came this way. It's the fun part about exploring somewhere new. You never know what you're gonna see. And usually there's something that makes it worthwhile. I am getting tired. This is not a long ride by any means, but I am getting tired. Been against the wind pretty much the whole time. And, you know, I'm trying to do more than what my bike is set for. So, yeah. But, you know what? First ride of the year, that's not bad. I'm happy with this. But I'm also glad I'm getting near the end, so I can take a break, eat something, finish drinking my pop, recharge for the way back. Coming out here once again, this reaffirms my belief that we really need to say no to the ALTO High Speed Rail. I mean, we don't need anything destroying this beautiful part of the world for something that the few and the rich will probably be the only people who will use. Here we go. Now reaching Inverary. This is the end of my ride. That's it. This is where I'm gonna call it an end. Round Lake Road, just outside of Inverary. So thanks for hanging out with me for this one. This has been a really, really fun ride, and really glad the weather was just perfect today so I could come out here and do it. Can't wait for the rest of the stuff that's coming up this season.